As a first-time business owner, everything is challenging, especially when we put it in the light of being a Christian. The people that work at our company aren't necessarily Christians. They know we go to church, but how do we run a business, make enough money to be profitable, love the people that we work with, and make sure that God is the center of every decision that we make. And the marketplace has been an incredibly thoughtful Bible study that has allowed me to ask questions, especially in this very large gap of understanding for business.
What helped this group is knowing I'm not the only one struggling. What's nice is we all come together, and when we start talking about certain topics or concerns, we're all in the same boat. My struggles might be a little bit different from another business leader compared to another business leader, but we can all come together and be able to share what's worked, what hasn't worked. When it comes to business, whether it's fast food, automotive industry, construction, transportation, business is business, whether the day-to-day activities are different.
My dad died before we started this company, and my dad was one of those men who was a businessman, a godly man, and I needed a place where I could fundamentally trust what they were saying and not do this mental gymnastics. But I remember thinking there is a community here of wisdom, and I needed wisdom. I needed wisdom, prudence, and understanding, and that is why I needed to come to this marketplace Bible study.
So we're following a video series by Faith-Driven Entrepreneurship, and it's really exciting to see the conversation that comes out of it, as there's some topics that really generate a lot of conversation, and there's some topics that lead into some great discussion that isn't even related to the video that we did. No matter how busy you're going to get, something's always going to distract you. When the day happens and you hit the floor running, it's so easy to get distracted. Just taking a few minutes to breathe can be a difference of starting the day off and being stressed and being completely focused on what's happening, where taking an hour out of a day might be just enough time to settle yourself, calm yourself down, and could sometimes even change how the day could go for you.
Praying without ceasing is one of those things that I struggle with. And when we have this fundamental communal prayer time, I'm getting all weird and emotional. There is this joyful presence that God is actually with us. And that, when we get to talk about that at a place where we are all going through the same things, we are all experiencing the same kind of crazy in the capitalistic world and how we are perceived as Christians and business owners, and how can we do both? God allows this sort of soothing comfort that we don't get very often in our days of business.